Well, honey, welcome to the Persevering podcast.
Thank you. It's good to be here. I grew up in the Midwest, just me and my brother and my parents, raised in a Christian home. I went to college for early childhood, elementary education. And then after that, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I ended up moving out to the Seattle area and got involved in a church out there.
You met your husband. Where do you guys meet?
That is actually where we met. He was one of the youth pastors at the church. He was in the Army Reserve and he was deployed before we got married. He would call from Iraq and talk to me, and I sent him letters probably every day that he was there. I think we realized that it was more than just friends at some point along that process. So after he got back, we got engaged and got married. About a year or so after we got married, we moved back to the Midwest and felt like it was a better place for us to be able to raise a family. He was no longer in the military. He actually worked as a prison guard just to pay the bills, right? And this was when we had 4 kids. He was working like 12-hour night shifts, and it was just crazy. Trying to find something that was just a better fit for our family, because having a lot of little kids and a dad that has to sleep all day is a nightmare. He re-signed up for the Army Reserve. Then we found out he was going to get deployed to Afghanistan, 9 or 10 months. And then when he got back, I found out that I was pregnant with twins. We knew things were different, and part of it is just the adjustment of living in a different culture, living in a place where you have to be alert and aware of everything all the time. So you go from that back to civilian life, and then you come back to a place where there's a lot of little people that just need your attention, and kids that haven't seen their dad for nearly a year. But there was definitely just a lot of overwhelm for him. You could see there was a lot of sadness, stress, really irritable, and just kind of needed his space. Trying to walk your kids through any of that is difficult. Trying to make sure that you're giving him space to kind of figure out whatever he needs to figure out, be an encouragement and support, while at the same time, you're trying to deal with, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I didn't really know to expect him to come back with so much of a different personality. I really believe his intent was, you guys deserve better than somebody that's just sitting around angry and sad all the time. I think he felt like a burden.